In this video, we're going to talk about how to search and organize your orders with the tracking view in OnTime. Now, both the OnTime Management Suite and OnTime Dispatch programs contain virtually the same tracking view. That means the things that we talk about in this video can be done in either one of those programs. In this video, we're going to illustrate using OnTime Management Suite. Once we access the tracking view, you'll see, generally speaking, all of the most recent orders entered into the system. By default, this view shows all of the orders with no filters applied, so you see everything. But of course, in using your business workflow, you're going to want to change this view to fit more closely with the job that you're doing at hand. This may involve modifying the view, or it may involve applying filters so that you see only the data you want to see. And we're going to discuss how to do both of those things. First of all, let's talk about how to modify the view. There are several things that you can do in this view to make the data formatted in the way that's most appealing to you. First of all, you can rearrange the order of columns by simply clicking on a column header and dragging it to the left or the right into the position that you desire. Another thing you can do is sort any of these columns, ascending or descending, by simply left-clicking the mouse on the column header once. Clicking it once will sort it one way, click it a second time to sort it in the opposite direction. By default, the tracking view will show you almost all of the columns that we have available. If you wish to slim down that information and only show certain columns, you can get rid of excess clutter by hiding columns. To do this, right-click anywhere within the tracking view and go down to Customize Current View. This will display a list of all of the available columns. Any item that is checked, that will display that column. Uncheck the column to hide it. So let's try unchecking tracking number. We'll click OK, and we'll notice the tracking number disappears. To bring it back, right-click, Customize Current View, re-enable the tracking, click OK, we get our tracking number column back. So again, you can make changes to the way the view looks, and then when you restart the program and come back in later on, all of your customizations will be restored. So once you get it set to look the way you like, it'll stay that way. Now, another thing that we talked about doing was filtering the information to show only the information you want to see. In the upper right-hand corner, you might notice that the search box, which we usually use throughout OnTime to search on things and filter down data, is disabled in the tracking view. And that's because there are far more advanced things that you can do with the searching when it comes to the tracking view. And those are accessed by clicking on Advanced Search, either here on the left-hand side or up here in the ribbon. When you click on Advanced Search, you'll get a drop-down pane that allows you to search on any number of columns in the information and to actually do multiple searches combined together on top of each other. So for instance, if we're looking for a particular order that has a tracking number, we can type in either the full tracking number or part of it, and then click on the search button, and that will bring back all orders in the system that have that match full or partial. At this point, we could take it one step further and layer on another piece of search. Maybe we want to only show tracking numbers of that match that are in the completed status. So over here we could click on completed, then click search, and we get an even more narrow view. Now what if we only wanted to see orders with that tracking number completed status for the current month? To do that, we could go down to the date field here, choose is between, and we could choose the dates for our current month, and then click search, and the information will narrow down even further to that point. So this advanced search allows you to really layer the searches and get exactly the information that you want to see. Now, when we prepare these searches, it does require a little bit of work to get it just the right data it would be a really nice thing if we could save these searches and come back to them very quickly later on. OnTime allows you to do that by using this quick view mechanism, and your quick views actually appear over here on the left-hand side. So as an example, let's try a search that returns all orders for the past 7 days. So to do that, I'm going to go ahead and just clear out the tracking number search because we want to return all orders. And we'll change the date submitted to be between, and instead of literally using dates, let's use a calculated date. So we'll change these two, and we'll change this to -8 and -1. Now what that will do is dynamically figure out how many days is 8 days in the past and also 1 day in the past, and it will return all orders that were submitted between those calculated dates. We'll also set it to the completed status here, so this is going to show us all orders completed over the past 7 days. Let's search, and then to save that search, we're going to click on Save as Quick View, and let's give it a name. When we click OK, notice that it appears over here on the left-hand side in your Quick Views area. At any time, I can click that and it will automatically load that search. Let me try switching between these, and you'll notice how the information changes right away. So that's an excellent way of getting just the information you want, saving that as a snapshot so that anytime you can get at that information and it's dynamically updated, always real time with the information that you need to see. So that is how you can do advanced searching and organizing in the tracking view. If you have any additional questions about how to use the tracking view, please feel free to contact OnTime Customer Support at ontime360.com.